Hello children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and occasionally Lilith as well. Especially this week, we are following Lilith as well, because we have our full moon coming up in Virgo, which is where Lilith has been spending a lot of her time lately. So for me, especially with all of my Virgo energy, this is the time where we get to really utilize our gut intuition, because we know that we have studied the facts since we got started with that Virgo new moon way back in August. September? It was September, yeah. Yeah, back in September was when we had our Virgo new moon, and we have really been applying a lot of processes since then, and this is the time where we get to see fruition come from that. This is where we get to see how that affected us, and with Lilith hanging out there in Virgo, it applies extra scrutiny to everything that we have produced thus far. We are really examining it, sometimes over-examining it, but also just using that energy in a positive way. You can really see right now very clearly what it is that you've done that is working for you and what it is that you've done that is not working for you. And I think those are our moon and Lilith messages for us this week. Let's get into our reads. Oh, Pisces, the spigot is sputtering, isn't it? Our season's just getting started. Your season is just getting started here, and we're a little rusty, aren't we, at releasing that water at this point in time. Just slide out some cards reversed, why not? Oh, the hopeful world hanging out at the top of the deck, and the hangman as well, to guide us from behind. That's good. That's good. We have 8 Pentacles. Came out reversed. The 9 of Swords, also reversed. 7 Wands. And 2 Wands. Sputtering. It feels like sputtering. We just opened up the faucet and it's creaking and it's making some noises and the water's coming out, but it's coming out in weird little brown bursts of like old junk. We're working, kind of. We're facing our fears, kind of. We're putting up boundaries and waiting patiently, kind of. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself if it feels like everything is still a little sputtery, if you're feeling a little rusty, a little dusty, a little musty, as my child would say. I got the Empress and the Queen of Wands. Like the contrast of them both with their back turned and their earthly places. Coming out sideways now, not fully upright. The King of Pentacles, 3 Swords, 5 Swords, Magician, and the 5 Cups. But we're laying down. It's progression, it's movement, it's offerings, and yet we still kind of lying down. We still kind of a little sleepy-eyed, a little dreamy-eyed. As the sun starts to come out a little bit more and peek out through those clouds. Thank you for that. It was a good time for illumination, because I was just reflecting on how I woke up this morning, and maybe it applies. I woke up this morning and like I had a good night's sleep, but I was still kind of tired. But my first thought was, do you remember when you didn't have time to sleep and you still loved it? You got up, you went to bed at 2-3 o'clock in the morning and got up again the next day at 5 o'clock in the morning to get up and go to your next job because you were running 2 jobs, making your dreams work, making it happen, establishing your foundation. I remember that. Get up, do yoga, and get moving. Do things the right way for once, is what I told myself. And I feel like that's what we need to tell ourselves right now. Put in the work and the effort into your physical world and rule over it. Take control back. We can walk on. We can move from this heartbreak. We can take a look around and observe that there is new growth. There is new hope. We are doing things differently, even if it feels like we're doing the same things we did and have been doing forever. Maybe from this side view, we can kind of see how those cycles might repeat and what we need to do, how we need to cut ourselves off from that situation, from that energy. We may not know how to get started with manifesting and bringing in all of the things, but we do, don't we? On a level. Start with gratitude, love, self-love, self-gratitude. Be thankful for yourself. Be kind to yourself and practice that kindness on the outside of your world as well. And just keep turning it around. We're all over the place all of the time. We all have different cycles and things that we need to go through, and that's fine. But do you remember when you went hard and you were making things happen? That's what you need to do now. The sun is coming back into your sign. It is illuminating yourself and your ideas. Bring it in. Bring everybody else up into that dream. Now we're upright. Yes. Be the king of your passions. Take control of your destiny. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not the king of your own world. Well, that Hierophant came out reversed and to the side. A little sidestep from that Hierophant. I think the Hierophant is sidestepping. I think that the old structures and beliefs that we once held are starting to take the back seat. They're not driving us anymore. It's not the indoctrination that is running the show anymore. It's us. Yeah. Move along. Move along, structure. You were good. You taught me things. You showed me what I needed to see. You showed me what went right, and you showed me what went wrong. Now it's time for me to take a crack at it. There she comes. There's that Empress. She's laying down the other way. She's laying down opposite, right on top of this bed that we have made of our dreams. She over here. She sees it. She's illuminated by her dreams. And she's moving too. She may just be waking up. The sun might just be peeking out over the horizon right now. Five Cups, Wheel of Fortune, with the Magician on that side, and the Queen of Swords. Yes. Get up. That was obnoxious. Sorry about that. That threw me off my game here a little bit. Give me a moment. Off-putting messages. Off-putting messages coming in. Sorry. My bad. Off-putting messages coming in. Don't let it break your focus. Don't let it deter you from the fact that we need to move forward on our wheel, and we need to get up and walk away from those cups that are not serving us. We need to come into our best alignment with ourselves here. We need to learn to communicate with our teammates, the people closest to us, and the best way to do that is to learn how to communicate with yourself. Have conversations with yourself. I know, you look crazy, but at the same time, you can gain a lot from that kind of experience and experiment. And death hanging out at the bottom of the deck there. Sweet release. That death card feels like sweet release. Let that sun set so that we can get to the next dawn. It's time to wake up, Pisces. The sun's moving in. It's coming for you. It's time to make that magic happen. That's it. That's it. Welcome. Welcome to the world, Pisces. Wake up. We know all of the things that we've done wrong before. Putting our work into the wrong places, letting our fears stand in our way, putting up boundaries and not upholding them properly, being impatient. We know. We done did that already. Don't let your head be turned. Turn your own wheel. Turn your own head. Control your own focus. Pick out that star that's shining the brightest and follow it. Make magic happen. Thank you so much, Pisces. This was fun. I hope you all have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time.